Hey Vibemakers, it's Lila with LB Novelties, and today I'm going to be flipping through the month of February in these 3 planners. I asked you guys on my Instagram stories what videos you'd like to see, and one of you asked after the pen videos, so I'm going to be showing you after the pen in my everyday planner, my social media planner, and my filming / editing schedule planner. So let's get to it, flipping through the month of February. So the first planner we're going to be flipping through is my everyday planner. I just have a different cover on this. This is a cover from the Squad Life Note, Happy Notes, but I actually use the Planner Bay planner for my everyday planning, which involves home life, personal life, work, just things that are just personal to me. And then in this monthly, I have been memory planning. I just use stickers and write in what happens each day, and it has been a really fun way to memory plan. I really truly enjoy this. I got the idea from Plans by Rochelle to do that, and I really have enjoyed doing that. And then these are just my spreads after the pen. And I don't really write large on my spreads. I keep it pretty minimal and small. I like to see white space, and it's just a personal preference where I don't like a lot going on. But yeah, there's sometimes when things don't get done on one week, but I just take it on to the next week, so you will see that throughout the weeks. These are just things that I need to remind myself to do. And if it doesn't get done that week, then I just move on to the next week. This is my Valentine's Day spread. I love this one. This was one of the blue themes from Planner Themes 2020. Really fun. And then I just started adding my little countdown to go wild, the stickers I made. But I like to write in the colorful boxes. And this one I just wrote a few. This one had a checklist, so that's why it goes on the white space. But I tend to like to just keep it either on a checklist or a box when it comes to my writing. This one was one of my favorites as well. It's a strawberry theme. And sometimes, you know, things get switched out or they do get done, but it's easy for me to have just a checklist, and then sometimes I do just write in the white space, but important things I try to keep on the boxes. But this is just how I plan day to day, and it keeps me on track and organized, and then I will transfer some of this over into my mini if I need to have some of this information with me on the go. But this is my everyday planner, so now I'm going to go into my social media planner. Alright, so this is the Funky Brights planner that I received at boot camp, and I still have this in here, I just haven't removed it. But I will be showing you the month of February. Actually, for my social, I will go ahead and show you January too. Just how I've been planning. And what I do is I just, again, fill in the boxes, and I like to put a little checkbox next to each item so I can check off when I did accomplish that item. And it just helps me stay organized. And I like to keep track of my Vibemakers count, my followers count on Instagram here, just to see my growth. And then this was me using the Wrong stickers. So you guys get to see these when I film them and put them up on YouTube, but I'm showing you an after the pen. And right here I just scratched off I was going to do something, but ended up switching it to something else. So sometimes that does happen. This one I love because this was my Mission Planner Agent collab I did with Michelle. And it was a lot of fun. And I just wrote in the empty spaces. And again, I just do this however it is for me, where I can work with it. And again, I'm not the best letterer, but to me, I like my print, and I just keep it simple. This day I did a no social media, so that was fun. No post on this day. And then we'll go into February. And I don't use this at all, but basically I just keep everything to the weekly spreads. And this was really pretty, the little chickens. I love the chickens. And then when I do my social media spreads, this is just keeping track of what I need to post each day. I do, like, if I need a pet spread, I put a C or a W, meaning this will be a color backdrop or a white backdrop, so it keeps me organized in which order I need to post things. And also, if I have a YouTube video correlating with it, I'll draw a little arrow pointing at that, and to make sure I post the YouTube video with that spread. So that's how I've been keeping that organized. So you can tell right here. And sometimes things get whited out, totally fine. Just sometimes in regards to social media planning, it's a little bit give and take when you're on squad because of release dates, and you just got to figure out how to maneuver things. So that's something to keep in mind if you guys are trying to go for squad, is just knowing that sometimes your social media planning doesn't go exactly as planned because you do have to work around release dates. And then I love this one, the pet spread. This one was cute. See, simple scratch out, but it's all good. And this was the last spread, and this was a collab I did with Leanne from Spice Plans. We used Dream Seeker as our sticker book of choice, and I really love this one too with the feathers. But this is how I stay on track in regard to what I need to post each day. So now I'm going to show you how I actually schedule my filming and editing for my social media. Okay guys, so this one is Stargazer, and this is a monthly layout, and I love it because of the blue disc. I wanted this one for my video filming and editing scheduling. It just helps me to stay organized, and I'll show you how I do it. It's not decorative at all. It's very much functional for me. And I'm going to show you January in this one as well. So for this, I have listed out all the months, or excuse me, the videos that I've posted up each day during the month. And it just helps you know which video I posted up. So what I like to do is, prior to actually uploading the video, I will have a sticky note kind of laying out where I want to post a video. So I would have maybe a sticky note here, and if I do end up posting it on that day, then I take the sticky note and I officially write it down. This has been helping me stay on track in regards to when I need to post videos, and if like I want to switch out a photo on my grid, then I just need to switch out the video on here, because I do a grid system where it goes between color and white backdrops. So the photo has to correlate with the video, and that's kind of how it's been helping me stay on track, is also going off of the monthly with sticky notes. But for January, I just wanted to show you January because I know this is a February flip through, but what I like to do sometimes in this section is write out personal goals that I have for my social media. And then I also did a little sketch here, and that's why I wanted to show you. For my lifestyle pics, that was something that I wanted to do, more fun lifestyle pics in the month of January. When we were doing our Valentine's Day projects and spreads and stuff, I kind of drew out what I wanted my photos to look like. So I had an idea of when I went out to take the photos, how to actually pose or like lay out the products. So this is just a good way for me to kind of visualize what I want my photo to look like. This section right here, this comes blank, and then I just filled out and I put Instagram, IG story, YouTube, and I check off each day that I actually am doing something, either posted on Instagram, hopped on IG stories, or posted something on stories and on YouTube. So this month was digital detox month or week, and I had one day missing on my stories and on my Instagram. So that stays, just like helps me to stay organized. And then right here in my check it off section, I put monthly goals, and this is just personal goals I put for myself for social media. So I put, I'd like to have reach a certain number for followers, subscribers, collabs. I said I wanted to have one more collab. I had a few in January, which I was really happy about. I also did my Michael's class, and sometimes they just don't get checked off. They don't get fulfilled that month, and it's totally fine. It's not a big deal. If they do, I put a date, and I'll show you what I mean in February's month. So this is how it looks. So functional, not decorative at all, but it keeps me so organized, and it helps me to stay productive when I want to get stuff done on a day. Some days I don't have time to do it, so the days that I do have time to film and edit and work on content, I try to get as much out of it, and it helps me to just write this down. Once I started this system, I felt more productive. So I will use this. I add a sticker up here where it says Wednesday from the journaling. So each thing is labeled by day, and then I just label the number. And then I will put, if I need to edit a picture, a video, type up the giveaway description, take pics for the spreads. I think that's a good reminder, is always to remind me, type up the text, the copy is what they call it, but and then also which videos I'm filming. So I need to film a rainbow spread. I need to film the recap. So it just helps me to stay on track, lifestyle photos. And that's what I do for every single day. Some days I have off because I'm working or with Chance. Days that I have free and have free time, I definitely put it to use. And then days that I'm not filming, I will use like at night, once I've tucked Chance in bed, or I've done all my things that I need to do in personal life, I use that time to edit. Editing at night, late at night. So it's always working on stuff. So now I want to show you how February looks. So this is my monthly, and then I used washi because it was when the Happy Planner was having releases going on. So it was just to know that these were going to be days that a lot was going to be going on in regards to Instagram posting and just letting people know about releases. So it just helps me stay organized in that aspect. So this is what I was going to show you. So for February, I really didn't fill out much here, but I did set some goals, and some of them didn't really get checked off because, you know, I just didn't hit the certain number, but it's totally okay. I still will add a new number, and I always just like to set a number just to kind of set goals for myself, and it helps me. And I have all my Instagram, IG stories, YouTube. And then again, same concept of just filling out and getting stuff done. This month was a little bit busier at work, so some days were just really quickly editing. And then this day I filmed a lot. But yeah, it's pretty much what's been going on in regards to what I'm doing. All right, Vibemakers, so those are the flip throughs of the past month or so in my planners. Hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing how I actually like to fill out my spreads. Honestly, I don't do any fancy lettering or anything. I just write in what I need to get done. Sometimes I like to leave a lot of white space. Sometimes I don't. It just depends on what mood I am. But these planners are very, very functional and productive for me and keep me on track. And I am so happy of how I have my system set up. Again, you don't have to do it this way. You can use one planner. But to me, I just like having each, you know, planner with its own category, and it just helps me kind of separate social media and LB novelties from home. But I really do enjoy having these planners and keeping me on track. I'll try to keep posting after the pens in the future. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit the like button if you like after the pen videos. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell to let you know when I've posted my most recent video. And as always, guys, peace and love.